If you're anything like me and like Thomas merch, and I assume you are since you're watching this video, there's no period of time or line that pressed the "what are we doing" button quite like the Railway Pals did. There is no way you haven't seen them before either, in Walmart, Kroger, just online. If you're a fan of Thomas and have ever looked at the toys, you probably know about these things. And if you didn't, you're welcome. Now, technically, these weird little toys are a part of the much larger My First Thomas brand, one I've dove into before with things like Golden Bear. And truth be told, these things aren't too far off from that. They're basically just push-along trains, much like the prior. I mean, both even came out with talking variants, but there are some clear differences. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we finally answer the question, what exactly was Railway Pals? Well, let's start from the beginning. The Railway Pals started in 2017, immediately popping out with talking engines, and quite a few of them too. The first wave saw Thomas, James, Rosie, Diesel, Percy, Flynn, and Harold. And right off the bat, I'm sure you can tell these things are kinda cursed, very condensed, squished, fucking cute versions of the characters, often being very inaccurate. Not to mention everything, Harold included, is in 040. It makes this line very recognizable. I mean, everything in it has a pretty similar vague shape. Now, what's cool about these engines, kinda like I said, is they can not only talk but sing. Each character features a button on the front buffer beam, and once you push that, it will play a number of different voice lines. Basically, they're designed to help babies with motor skills and talking skills. 2017 also saw the release of simpler engines too. Now, these were kinda just push-along, normal versions of these characters, and in this we saw Thomas, Percy, James, and Harold. They're pretty much the same as the ones we just saw, but obviously without the button. I also think they're a tiny bit smaller in size as well. How vast this range is what still shocks me. Sure, we just talked about two different engine types, but how about sets too? 2017 saw 3. The Destination Discovery set with Percy, the Mountain Adventure set with James and Owen. That's a personal if I ever get one of these, that is the one I'm getting. And the Rescue Tower set with Thomas. Oh, that's still not enough rustling of your jimmies? Alright, how about just smaller packs of the characters? Still in 2017, we had the Rescue Pack with Percy, Harold, and a truck, the Birthday Pack with Thomas, Rosie, and another truck, and a pretty simple basic track pack. As time went on, each of these little sub-ranges would grow with the main one, but seemingly slowed down quite a bit after the first year. In the talking department, we only saw 2 engines in 2018, those being Emily and Charlie. Now, there were 2 new packs, the first being the Nia pack with 2 animal trucks, the second being a Yongbao pack with a tiger and panda car. Emily and Rosie as push-alongs, and not a single set. 2019 was even worse, with the talking variants of Yongbao and Nia being cancelled, only released as push-along singles outside of their packs. Now, we did get 2 new sets, those being the Animal Fun Train set with Thomas and a monkey, and the On-the-Go Train set, this time with Thomas and Harold. 2019 was pretty much the end of Railway Pals though. Now, in 2020, we did get another pack, at least according to the wiki, that being Thomas and a birthday cake truck, but it's not a very ceremonious end to this very strange brand, is it? You know, I can't say I really hate these trains. They're very appealing in their own way. Cute, but cursed as fuck. I think that's a good middle ground. And this, ladies and gentlemen, has been my discussion on the— Hold on, wait, just one sec, hold up. You really thought I wasn't gonna talk about those weird YouTube videos? Alright, so also in 2017, there were a few YouTube videos also released around the Railway Pals. And not just your average Thomas commercial, whole little animated episodes, each one featuring the first wave of the Talking Railway Pals. Now, there are 4 of these videos to be specific, each one will be linked in the description. One where you learn colors, another teaching shapes, one teaching numbers, and the final teaching the alphabet. And on the chance you thought these things were cursed or just odd before, how about seeing them in almost show quality CGI? You know, it's not really the worst idea in the world either, putting the toys that feel the most not Thomas-like into an episode to kinda sell it. That's a big brain move, Mattel. Or even just to get it out there to kids that these exist. It's really not a bad idea. Or maybe there's a kid who really enjoyed these things and got on YouTube and found those videos. The shorts themselves are just like the engines. Pretty simple and, I guess, kinda cute. It's also fucking hilarious when this herald flies. But again, that aside, there's really not a lot to it. It's cool to see Thomas and Friends in a more childlike light, but it's all just for fun at the end of the day. It's not like they'd ever actually make the show something like that. This joke is as dead as the show is.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.